10 places to visit in the Balkans. The Balkans are a beautiful region in Europe that comprises several countries, including Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Montenegro, as well as Romania and Bulgaria. Not only is this area budget-friendly compared to Western European countries when it comes to luxe resorts, restaurants, and activities, but they also offer a wealth of fabulous destinations where you can enjoy diverse cultures, incredible natural scenery, and an exploration of mountains and island gems. From picture-perfect towns to coastal hotspots. Number 10. Dubrovnik, Croatia. Dubrovnik, also known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, is the place to be if you want to spend your holidays in a charming city full of history and culture. The old town part of Dubrovnik is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, known as one of the most glamorous and famous places in Europe. It will take you back in time as soon as you step foot on its historical walls. The old town is characterized by numerous places that have high historical and cultural importance. The tour of these old ramparts starts through the old pile gates, then continues through the main street, Stradun, a pedestrian area where cafes, restaurants, and boutiques are located. Exploring the authentic area will take you to several important landmarks such as Sponza Palace, Rector's Palace, Dubrovnik Cathedral, and the Onofrio's Fountain. Dubrovnik is one of the most beautiful places in the world and is certainly a must-see if you're visiting Croatia. Number 9. Transylvania, Romania. Transylvania, often thought of as a fictional city, a land filled with blood-sucking vampires and howling wolves. But it's a real destination located in central Romania, bordered to the east by the Carpathian Mountains. Take the road to the sky, Transfigurasan, one of the most impressive drives in the world. It climbs to the highest peaks of the Transylvanian Alps, connecting Transylvania and Wallachia, and is home to an abundance of wildlife and miles of scenic hiking trails. This region also boasts some 150 fortified churches, as well as a host of castles, including Bran Castle, which appears as if it's just popped out of the pages of your favorite vampire novel. Number 8. Orid, Macedonia. Orid is one of the few cities in the world that is protected as a cultural and natural heritage by UNESCO. From its people to its architecture, from delicious meals to its famous lake, Orid is a place you want to stay for some time. The old part of town is filled with national monuments and archaeological sites, so it will keep you captivated for hours. Visit the Church of St. Sophia, one of the most important monuments from the 9th century. Don't forget to look up and admire the fantastic dome and mosaics. Enjoy a breathtaking view of the lake, while admiring the beautiful architecture of one of Europe's most captivating churches, the Church of St. John the Theologian. The church was recorded on the National Geographic magazine's cover image, which became a big hit in the world. The church is located on the cliff over Canio Beach, overlooking Lake Ohrid, and serves as a tourist attraction for travelers from around the world. The Monastery of St. Noam is an amazing place you should not miss when you are in Ohrid. It is 30 kilometers away from the city, and it is situated on a rock in front of Lake Ohrid. Number 7. Kotor, Montenegro. The stunningly gorgeous country of Montenegro only became an independent nation in 2006, and the city of Kotor, set within the secluded tip of Boka Kotorska Bay, offers extraordinary beauty few travelers get to experience, simply because they aren't aware it exists. This coastal town on the Adriatic offers a true unspoiled retreat from the chaos of the modern world, with the entire Old Town area declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Float through the sunlight-drenched forge with mountains soaring overhead, dine on delectable Mediterranean cuisine, and explore the medieval walled city with its many ancient structures, churches, cathedrals, palaces, and museums, for a trip you won't soon forget. Number 6. Lake Bled, Slovenia. Slovenia, a beautiful country which, due to its favorable geographical location and unique natural conditions, has become a popular destination for tourism in Europe. Lake Bled is undoubtedly one of the most magnificent spots in Slovenia, famous for its incomparable beauty. This natural place attracts numerous visitors from all over the world who arrive here to see the emerald depth of the lake, admire the stone medieval castle, and visit the little but charming town with several sights. If you visit this place, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the fabulous views of this picturesque town, crystal clear water, and mountains covered by fir trees. Don't forget to rent a boat to the famous Church of Assumption of Mary. Number 5. Mostar, Bosnia. These days, the first glimpse many travelers get of Bosnia and Herzegovina is through the southern city of Mostar. There's a good reason why, since Mostar is home to a gorgeous old town positioned on either side of the Neretva River Valley. Start your visit by wandering through the Mostar Old Town, straight onto the city's beloved Starry Most Bridge. From there, either head down to the river below to watch the local tradition of young men jumping from the bridge, or walk through the city's bazaar over to the Koski Mehmed Pasha Mosque for more views. With more time in Mostar, consider seeing a little more of the surrounding countryside with a day trip to the photogenic monastery of Bled, or go chasing waterfalls at Kravica. Number 4. Athens. Athens, the historical capital of Europe, birthplace of democracy, arts, science, and philosophy of Western civilization. Home of Plato, Socrates, Pericles, Euripides, Sophocles, Aeschylus. Athens is one of the world's oldest cities. Its recorded history spans around 3,400 years, and it has been inhabited since the 11th millennium BCE. Today, under the shadow of the Parthenon, the contemporary urban scenery of the sprawling city reflects its exciting history, its multicultural modern personality, as well as the infrastructure and facilities. The perfect Mediterranean climate with the legendary Greek sunlight, the unique combination of glorious history with modern urban innovation, the coexistence of great culture with astonishing natural beauty. Number 3. Plitvice Lakes National Park. The waters flowing over the limestone and chalk have, over thousands of years, deposited travertine barriers, creating natural dams, which in turn have created a series of beautiful lakes, caves, and waterfalls. These geological processes continue today. The forests in the park are home to bears, wolves, and many rare bird species. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia's largest national park covering almost 30,000 hectares, is situated in the lower elevations of the Dinarides in the central part of the country. Within a beautiful karst landscape dominated by a mix of forests and meadows, the magnificent Plitvice Lakes system stands out, fascinating scientists and visitors alike. Interconnected by many waterfalls and watercourses above and below ground, the lakes are grouped into the upper and lower lakes. Number 2. Santorini. Santorini is the supermodel of the Greek islands, a head-turner whose face is instantly recognizable around the world. Multicolored cliffs soar out of the sea-drowned volcanic crater, topped by whitewashed buildings. With its reputation for dazzling panoramas, romantic sunsets, and volcanic sand beaches, it's hardly surprising Santorini features on so many travelers' bucket lists. Part of the Cyclades island group, Santorini sits in the Aegean Sea, roughly halfway between Athens and Crete. The island is shaped like a wonky croissant, and the neighboring islets hint at the fact that Santorini was once circular. Santorini's commercial development is focused on the caldera-edged clifftops in the island's west, with large clusters of whitewashed buildings nesting at dizzying heights, spilling down cliffsides and offering gaps-inducing views from land or sea. Number 1. Kurka National Park. Known for the majesty of its waterfalls, Kurka National Park is one of Croatia's most popular national parks. While Croatia's coast is legendary for its beauty, you'll find breathtaking scenery inland as well. Kurka National Park is worth visiting solely to admire the power and beauty of Skradinski, the park's most famous network of waterfalls. But the park also boasts 6 other waterfalls on the Kurka River, picturesque historic sites, and serene landscapes you'll love to explore. The watercolor is surreal, and in season, you'll find color from wildflowers. The park is so beautiful that if your itinerary allows, you will want to spend more time here